Breaker 19, am I on the air already? Oh well, guess so. Y'all hear that? She's coming in hot.
Welcome on board. Yeah, you're right on time. Purple rig gaming. Let's cross that line. Peterbilt thunder, chrome in the light. Diesel breathing fire through the long cold night. Live from Switzerland, but my heart's out west. Miles and miles where the highways rest. From Texas dust to the desert sun, every stream's a story, every ride's begun. Breaker 19, y'all hear me loud. This ain't just a stream, this is a rolling crowd. Roll the purple rig, let the engine scream. Classic rock fire in a diesel dream. Yeah, CB tall, neon lights, endless roads and late night rides. Turn it up, feel the kick. This ain't ordinary. This is it. You hear the Jake brake cry down the hill. Watch every detail. Yeah, it's raw, it's real. Music in the cab, gauges glowing bright. Every switch, every sound, every pixel tight. This dream's got soul, got grit, got heart. Not just gameplay, it's rolling hard.
Purple Rig Radio calling out to all you beautiful road warriors tuning in tonight. If you hear me loud and clear, welcome to the ride.
I'm rolling live out of Zurich, Switzerland, and I want to thank every single one of you for stopping by. Especially all my new subscribers out there. I appreciate you more than you know. You're riding shotgun with me in my custom Peterbilt 379. Dressed in full-on Purple Rig style. Long nose, chrome shining stacks reaching for the sky. This baby purrs like trouble and cruises like a dream. Now listen up, this channel ain't like the others. No endless chatter, no talking in circles, no blah blah that never gets us anywhere. No, here we ride. We let the engine talk, the road breathe, and the miles tell the story. So buckle in on that passenger seat. We're rolling through desert highways, neon nights, small town back roads, and those hidden places only real truckers ever get to see. Feel the hum under your feet, feel the road pulling us forward. Enjoy the CB radio vibes, that old school crackle, that truckin' soul, and my custom spoken tracks, pure voice, no instruments, just raw roadside atmosphere. Stay curious, stay tuned, and don't go drifting off. Cause here at Purple Ride, we don't just drive, we experience. And wherever this Peterbilt 379 takes us, you're coming along for the ride. Brought Kirsten Punzurich to the whole world. This is Purple Rig Radio. Motor on, minds open. Let's roll. Break her out.
listen up. Can you hear the diesel rumble?
Purple rig calling. Alright drivers, what's your go to highway snack? Chips, jerky, or something wild?
Broadcasting live from the Swiss mountains where the diesel's warm, the coffee's strong, and the internet sometimes behaves like a rusty trailer hitch. Now listen, shorty. This channel here, she ain't the biggest rig on the lot, no chrome-plated million subscriber monster truck. No, she's small but mighty, kinda like a chihuahua, riding shotgun, wearing cowboy boots. But every mile I roll, every Jake break scream, every darn parking maneuver I fail in front of 30 people. Baby, I do it with heart, for the real fans riding with me. So buckle in, grab your sweet tea, and welcome aboard the Purple Rig family. Cause this little channel, she's got a whole lot of soul. I'm a small town streamer on a big old screen, rolling Swiss wheels through an American dream. Got a tiny old channel, but the vibe's just right, with a banjo picking fast like my Wi-Fi at night. Well, my viewers ain't many, but they're loud and true, laughing every time I'm missing exit by two. They're my road crew, my convoy, my midnight team, riding shotgun in this purple diesel dream. So come on in, y'all, grab a seat in the cab. This purple rig's small, but the fun's real bad. We got jokes, good folks, and diesel delight. Yeah, this tiny little channel's gonna treat you right. Banjos ringing, wheels are swinging, rolling through the night. Small rig, big heart, and the vibe's just right. Well, I shift too soon and I brake too late. GPS yelling at me like a first date. Jack's laughing, hollering, girl, you're wild, but heck, that's just my southern Swissy style. I got real good fans, ain't no bots in here, just truck-loving folks with a root beer cheer. We're a cozy little crew with a lot of heart. Hit subscribe, hop in, let's roll and start. So come on in, y'all, grab a seat in the cab. This purple rig's small, but the fun's real bad. We got jokes, good folks, and diesel delight. Yeah, this tiny little channel's gonna treat you right. Banjos ringing, wheels are swinging, rolling through the night. Small rig, big heart, and the vibe's just right.
So come on in, y'all, grab a seat in the cab. This purple rig's small, but the fun's real bad. We got jokes, good folks, and diesel delight.
Yeah, this tiny little channel's gonna treat you right. Now hold up, I see y'all laughing there in chat. Yes, I did just miss that turn again. But don't worry, this here's Purple Rig Gaming. We don't take shortcuts, we just take scenic routes by accident. Roll on, ride on, welcome to the crew. This channel's small, but it's made for you. From Jake break nights to the sunrise glow, Purple Rig's heart is ready to roll. Purple Rig's heart is ready to roll. Purple Rig's heart is ready to roll. Rolling down the highway, feel that engine hum. Purple Rig's the name that
rig here. If my driving gets weird, it's not me. It's the road. Definitely the road. Totally the road.
Breaker 19, breaker 19. This is Purple Rig rolling down the long road. If you're hauling through the night and got time to spare, you're tuned to the right channel. Purple Rig Gaming's got the music loaded. Classic American country, rock and soul with real heart and history. No rush, no noise, just the sound of the road, the engine hum and good tunes riding along. Fire up your American truck simulator, pick a destination worth the drive and let the miles roll by while the stream rides shotgun. We take it easy here, we drive easy, we keep it laid back and real. river down, purple rig clear and rolling.
Well, I rolled out of Texas with a coffee in hand, 10 tons of diesel and a gear jamming plan, radio screaming and a CB fight. One wrong turn and I'm driving all night. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes the love, sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes the bug. 1 mile you're flying, the next you're stuck, that's how it goes in a Peterbilt truck. Got my boots on the pedal and a freight to the coast, outrun a storm and a barbecue ghost. Juliet's streams got the banter loud, but the D.O. tight just ain't too proud. Sometimes you're the king, sometimes the mud, sometimes you're the fire, sometimes the flood. One day you're cruising, next day you're done. Ain't no smooth ride in this diesel fun. Now I've kissed a deer, dodged a cow, tore my mud flaps off somehow. But I just laugh and roll again, 'cause trucks don't cry, my friend.
chat. My GPS just said you're on your own. If we end up in Mexico, it's not my fault.
Trucks deep and growling loud, rolling steel thunder like a diesel cloud. Rubbers burning, gears are grinding, sheriff's back there, lights are blinding. No time to stop, no time to slow. We got a long line moving and miles to go. We got a midnight convoy rolling strong, hammer down, pushing all night long from the Great Plains to the bayou shore. We ain't stopping till we hit that door. CB is lighting up with every mile. Yeah, this midnight convoy's riding wild. Tanker trucks got moonshine tight, flatbeds hauling chrome in the moonlight, double stacks high, black smoke flying. Even the law knows there's no use trying. State troopers posted on exit 9, but we took the back road right on time. Radios buzzing, keep her steady, we roll as one, the load is ready. Got a midnight convoy loud and proud, shifting gears, breaking through the cloud, over bridges under stars so bright. This rig train's rolling through the night, tail to nose, we own this line. Yeah, this midnight convoy's doing fine. Breaker, this is Smokestack Slim. Y'all keep it tight through that mountain bend. We got a bear in the bushes past mile 23, but we're ghosting by like we're sugar-free. Midnight convoy rolling clean, running like a big old diesel machine. Ain't no force gonna bring us down. We're the kings and queens of this asphalt crown. Keep the pedal heavy and the CB on. This midnight convoy rolls to dawn.
Breaker 1-9, purple rig switching to night mode. Lights down, eyes sharp, the shadows got stories tonight.
Folks taking a quick pit stop for some fresh bean juice. Grab your cups, stretch your legs, but don't touch that dial. Purple Rig Julia will be back rolling down the highway in just a few. Stay tuned and keep those radios hot. 10-4.
Breaker 19. This is Juliet in the purple rig. Attention all riders and stream watchers. Crank up those speakers, folks. You don't want to miss that sweet diesel rumble and the good tunes rolling in. If your volume ain't shaking your cup holder, it ain't high enough, so turn it up, sit back, and enjoy the ride. 'Cause we're about to let this highway sing Juliet out.
Headlights burning through the night, steel like thunder, diesel scream. He's the monster from your dream. No cop, no storm, no traffic light can hold this beast. Not tonight. From Twister's fields to desert sand, he owns this freaking land. You can't stop the Peterbilt. He rolls like a god with an iron will. You can't stop the Peterbilt. He eats miles up and he's hungry still. You can't stop the Peterbilt. Not the
Breaker, we got a new rubber duck riding with the convoy. Hit the horn and welcome our fresh subscriber to the Purple Lane.
My name's Eddie the Teddy, from the good old 80s time. Got stitches, scars, and stories, but I'm still feeling fine. I rolled through storms and sunshine, crossed oceans, dirt and sand, and Juliet kept me trucking, always holding my hand. My seams are like old road maps, my fur smells like the miles, but squeeze me and I rumble like an engine when it smiles. Breaker, breaker, Juliet, Teddy coming through time, riding shotgun in the purple rig beside you. Half the world behind us, highways up ahead. I might be stuffed with cotton, but my heart ain't full of thread. 10-4, wheels turning, Eddie never sleeps instead. Been washed, been torn, been patched, yeah, road life leaves its signs, but never once replaced that proves this fuzzy soul still shines. I've seen the nights in Texas, the rain of old Idaho, and in Louisiana swamps I heard the gators saying hello. CB cracking, diesel humming, Juliet at the wheel. I ride the passenger seat, that's where the highways feel real. Eyes original since day one, shiny, strong and true. If this rig hits the black top, Eddie's riding too. Breaker, breaker, Juliet, Teddy staying away. Got blood like a pillow, but a V8 shaking heartache. From the 80s to forever, this pair keeps rolling along. Ain't no truck stopping this world where Eddie ain't humming a song. 10-4, purple rig, baby, driving till the break of dawn. So if you hear old bear boys singing through the static crack, don't worry, that's just Eddie riding shotgun in the back. Juliet's on the throttle, and I've got stories full of miles. 80s bear forever, rolling down the road with style.
Purple rig here. Any real truckers riding with us in the chat? Sound off. Drivers.
Sounds like a long night on the blacktop. Stay close. Drivers. Mama's got your back.
Same
Breaker, breaker, we got a new rubber duck riding with the convoy. Hit the horn and welcome our fresh subscriber to the Purple Lane.
Chrome so bright, you can see your face. Purple rig rolling, set the pace. CB's humming, coffee's high. Juliet's driving,
Give it all she's got.
rolling with the purple rig. Oh yeah, highway life's a southern air, where chrome shines, the stories live. That's the sound of purple rig.
She's a game on wheels, a ghost in gear. When you hear that Jake break, you know she's near.
From state to state, through dust and rain, purple rig's calling your name.
Don't challenge the rig, no, don't you try.
She'll pass you by with a wink in her eye. Rolling with the purple rig, oh yeah. Truck stop parts and a midnight stare. From the neon glow to the diesel jig, you'll ride forever.
With the purple rig.
This is Purple Rig Radio, where chrome shines and the game never.
Broadcasting live from the Swiss mountains where the diesel's warm, the coffee's strong, and the internet sometimes behaves like a rusty trailer hitch. Now listen, sugar. This channel here, she ain't the biggest rig on the lot, no chrome-plated million subscriber monster truck. No, she's small but mighty, kinda like a chihuahua riding shotgun, wearing cowboy boots. But every mile I roll, every Jake break scream, every darn parking maneuver I fail in front of 30 people. Baby, I do it with heart for the real fans riding with me. So buckle in, grab your sweet tea, and welcome aboard the Purple Rig family. Cause this little channel, she's got a whole lot of soul. I'm a small town streamer on a big old screen, rolling Swiss wheels through an American dream. Got a tiny old channel, but the vibe's just right, with a banjo picking fast like my Wi-Fi at night. Well, my viewers ain't many, but they're loud and true, laughing every time I'm missing exit by two. They're my road crew, my convoy, my midnight team, riding shotgun in this purple diesel dream. So come on in, y'all, grab a seat in the cab. This purple rig's small, but the fun's real bad. We got jokes, good folks, and diesel delight. Yeah, this tiny little channel's gonna treat you right. Banjos ringing, wheels are swinging, rolling through the night. Small rig, big heart, and the vibe's just right. Well, I shift too soon and I brake too late. GPS yelling at me like a first date. Chats laughing, hollering, girl, you're wild, but heck, that's just my southern Swissy style. I got real good fans, ain't no bots in here, just truck-loving folks with a root beer cheer. We're a cozy little crew with a lot of heart. Hit subscribe, hop in, let's roll and start. So come on in, y'all, grab a seat in the cab. This purple rig's small, but the fun's real bad. We got jokes, good folks, and diesel delight. Yeah, this tiny little channel's gonna treat you right. Banjos ringing, wheels are swinging, rolling through the night. Small rig, big heart, and the vibe's just right.
So come on in, y'all, grab a seat in the cab. This purple rig's small, but the fun's real bad. We got jokes, good folks, and diesel delight.
Yeah, this tiny little channel's gonna treat you right. Now hold up, I see y'all laughing there in chat. Yes, I did just miss that turn again. But don't worry, this here's Purple Rig Gaming. We don't take shortcuts, we just take scenic routes by accident. Roll on, ride on, welcome to the crew. This channel's small, but it's made for you. From Jake break nights to the sunrise glow, Purple Rig's heart is ready to roll. Purple Rig's heart is ready to roll. Purple Rig's heart is ready to roll.
radio calling out to all you beautiful road warriors tuning in tonight. If you hear me loud and clear, welcome to the ride.
I'm rolling live out of Zurich, Switzerland, and I want to thank every single one of you for stopping by. Especially all my new subscribers out there. I appreciate you more than you know. You're riding shotgun with me in my custom Peterbilt 379, dressed in full-on purple rig style. Long nose, chrome shining stacks reaching for the sky. This baby purrs like trouble and cruises like a dream. Now listen up, this channel ain't like the others. No endless chatter, no talking in circles, no blah blah that never gets us anywhere. Nope, here we ride. We let the engine talk, the road breathe, and the miles tell the story. So buckle in on that passenger seat. We're rolling through desert highways, neon nights, small town back roads, and those hidden places only real truckers ever get to see. Feel the hum under your feet, feel the road pulling us forward. Enjoy the CB radio vibes, that old school crackle, that truckin' soul, and my custom spoken tracks, pure voice, no instruments, just raw roadside atmosphere. Stay curious, stay tuned, and don't go drifting off. Because here at Purple Ride, we don't just drive, we experience. And wherever this Peterbilt 379 takes us, you're coming along for the ride. Brought Kirsten Punzurich to the whole world. This is Purple Rig Radio. Motor on, minds open. Let's go. Break a ride.
Breaker 19, this is Julia in the purple rig. Attention all riders and stream watchers, crank up those speakers, folks. You don't want to miss that sweet diesel rumble and the good tunes rolling in. If your volume ain't shaking your cup holder, it ain't high enough, so turn it up, sit back, and enjoy the ride, 'cause we're about to let this highway sing Juliet out. Smokey in the grass at mile marker 42, full grown with the lights on. Ease up on the pedal, keep it cool and steady. Let's roll smooth to the radar zone. 10-4, good buddy.
she comes, Juliet and the purple rig mouth. She rolls down Main Street, midnight chrome, purple lights flashing like a royal throne. Top hat, lipstick, diesel perfume. She turns that how into a ballroom of gold. They whisper her name in the truck stop bars. Juliet's coming with her swinging cars. The rig don't rumble, oh it sways when the purple mob moves down the interstate. Juliet and the purple rig mob, rolling slick with a jazz job, swinging gears and tapping toes where the diesel hums and the trumpet blows. She don't need luck, she got flair and fire. Rig stage just souls the wire. Yeah, Juliet and her mob of chrome rule the road, make the highway home. Benny on bass, Frankie on horn, they play while the engine keeps rolling till morn. Every Jake break got a rhythm divine. You'd swear the highway's keeping time. The coppers tried to chase her down, but she winked and waved to see you clown. 'Cause Juliet's crew don't stop or slow. They swing through towns with a diesel glow. Ah, Juliet and the purple rig mob, jazzing highways job by job, burning rubber, shaking ground. Wherever she rolls, there's a swinging sound. Now listen here, sugar. Some folks drive for fame, some for gold. But Juliet, she drives for the rhythm of the road. Got all the pits at when the night turns black and the stars all night, you'll still hear Juliet and her purple rig mob. Keep it classy, keep it diesel. Juliet's in the road again.
Rest stop coming up in 2 miles. Good chance to stretch those legs and comp a diesel.
Listen up. Can you hear the diesel rumble?
I was rolling down 110 just past Baton Rouge. Got my rig full of diesel and my coffee half used. Something started rattling, thought my engine was gone, till a pair of green eyes stared back from the chrome. I said, Lord above, that ain't no mouse, that's a swamp-born gator in my gear house. And I'm shifting with a gator, grinding on that long, he's tapping with his tail to a trucker's song. Got diesel in my veins and scales in my ride, me and Gator Joe rolling side by side. He snapped at my CB clean through the wire. Now he's hollering breaker, let's light this fire. Every trucker on the line just laughed and cheered, said, boy, that's the wildest load we ever heard steer. Now the dot man flagged me down, said, what's that hissing sound? I said, ain't no leak, no trouble to see, that's just my gearbox pet, old Gator McGee. Now shifting with a gator, grinding on that long, he's tapping with his tail to my diesel song. From the bayou to the Rockies, folks know my name, the man who rides with the gator. And no shame. Next time I'm hauling through Louisiana, I'm keeping my doors locked, ain't hauling no more wildlife, unless they can shift gears. Yeah, shifting with a gator, grinding on that long, he's tapping with his tail to my diesel song. From the bayou to the Rockies, folks know my name, the man who rides with a gator. No shame.
You think that's a Tommy gun, son? That's just old Rusty Joe's exhaust having fun. Name's Rusty Joe from way down south. Got an old brown truck with a big loud mouth. Folks hit the ground when they hear me roll. Think I'm shooting steel, but I'm just burning coal. The cops dive low, the gangsters hide, but it's only my muffler singing pride. She coughs, she pops, she spits, she roars, but baby, she gets me where I'm going for sure. Go bang, 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 rat-tat-tat-boom. That ain't no gun, that's my exhaust and tune. And I pop, 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 bam, pop, 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 oh, hear her sing. That's my baby truck doing her thing. Now the sheriff said, Joe, what's that noise? I said, it's jazz, not bullets, boys. He shook his head, said, son, you're nuts. I said, no, sir, just got musical guts. When I hit that gas, she starts to shout. Every backfire's got rhythm and cloud. People clap when I drive by, 'cause my truck's got swing and she loves to cry. Go bang, 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 make clack, clack, boom. For the Rusty Joe's rhythm fills the room. Bada, 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 bam, ka, pow, pow, pow. Ain't no mob here, just me somehow. Boom, pop, 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 pow. That's the sound of freedom right now. Oh, you think that's trouble? Nah, baby, that's jazz in a tailpipe. Bang, 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 ha, ha, ha. Sounds like Louis Armstrong with a hangover. Now one day she'll rest, my old tin friend. But till that day, she'll roar again. No Tommy gun, no shiny chrome, just rust and rhythm on my way home. They'll hear me coming, loud and proud, my exhaust playing swing. To the crowd,
Breaker 1-9. Purple rig switching to night mode. Lights down, eyes sharp. The shadows got stories tonight.
Breaker 1-9. This is Juliet in the purple rig calling out to all you fine folks rolling with me tonight. If you're enjoying the ride, go on and hit that subscribe button. It helps me keep this rig running smooth and the good vibes flowing. And hey, if you want to holler at me, you're welcome to drop a message right here in the stream chat or leave a comment under the video. You can also find me over at Purple Rig Gaming on Facebook. Doors always open. And don't forget, drivers, swing by the truck stop on Discord, grab a seat, grab a coffee, join the crew. We've got room for every rider out on this long, wild highway. Juliet out.
They say she walks the blacktop every year when the fog rolls in. Some truckers call her the highway lady, and none who stop ever called again. Diesel hums beneath the moon, radio dead but humming a tune. Mile marker 9, I saw her stand, white coat drifting like dust in my hand. Highway lady, don't look my way, I'm just passing, I can't stay. Every truck that stopped that night fell silent in the dashboard light. Eyes like headlights, cold and white, mirror caught her by the side. See me crackle and whisper low, keep on driving, don't let her know. The road remembers every soul that gave her shelter in the cold. If you hear her cry through static rain, you'll never see the dawn again. Highway lady, I won't turn back, you're on the home drink. Eat into your ghostly light, let them say I didn't stop that night. Are you still there?
Rolling out in midnight, diesel burning in my veins. Purple glow behind me, thunder humming through the frame. Got that Peterbilt gleaming, my joystick in control. Livestream's on fire, baby. Let's rock and roll. Taillights cutting through the dark, streaming hearts and diesel sparks. One girl, one rig, one road ahead, and this dream ain't done till I'm dead. Purple rig, where chrome shines, and the game never ends. I roll with the wind through curves and bends, shifting gears with a rebel's grace. Gamers and truckers, same wild place. Purple rig, where chrome shines, and the game don't stop from the bottom to the mountaintop. I haul loads through desert storms and midnight rains. Tuned up this rig with blood, chrome and chains. Fans in my mirror see calls my name. I ain't just driving, I'm playing the game.
Banjo picking, engine roaring. This girl ain't slowing down, she's soaring.
Slide guitar screaming, shake, break, bark. Welcome to the night, now light that spark. How purple rig, where chrome shines, and the game never ends. I'm Route 66 with diesel friends, burning bright in the wild unknown. The blacktop's mine, it's my throne.
that flag on the mountaintop.
Breaker 19. And Juliet here on the Purple